Hello and welcome back to the channel. Few days ago, Bandai Tamashii Nations revealed their new Darth Vader in the S.H.Figuarts line. This time they are giving us the version from Kenobi show, and that got a lot of people hyped because this is the first time we are getting this specific Vader that comes with half-broken helmet and Anakin's face sculpt underneath. And based on these promo shots, you can see how good that face sculpt looks. We have nice weathering, his red Sith eyes and great sculpted details, not just on the head but on the helmet as well. This Vader will also come with alternate destroyed chest box, so it will be accurate to his fight with Kenobi in the show. His other non-damaged helmet will have red lenses, and we will also get a swinging effect for his lightsaber blade. I love when companies include these types of effects because they give us a lot more posing options that look even better on the shelf. And speaking of posing, here is another big detail on this new Vader. S.H.Figuarts finally decided to use soft goods fabric for his tunic. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time they are doing that. I mean, just recently they gave us Return of the Jedi Vader that was considered their best Vader ever, and I had few gripes about that release, but my number one gripe was that they used plastic for that tunic, and that really limited his leg articulation. So now they finally decided to fix that issue, and I'm so happy to see that. The other thing that we'll have to see if they improved are his ankle joints, or their range to be more specific, because that last one had limited movement in ankles. We can't judge that from these promo images, so we'll have to wait and see. My third gripe was the cape, because although it was wired, and I'm guessing that this new cape on Kenobi Vader will be wired as well. I could be wrong, but the cape on Return of the Jedi Vader wasn't connected to the body at all. So that made it kind of difficult to pose because the wire didn't have any spot to hold on to. Of course, you can glue it to the figure yourself, but I'm not someone who is willing to do something like that to these more expensive figures in my collection. I would rather want them to glue it so that it's the way that the figure originally has to look like, you know. But maybe it's just me. None of these promo images are showing this new cape in any type of dynamic pose, so it's difficult to say if this time they glued it to his shoulders. The fabric looks nice and we can see the stitching, so that has to mean that there is a wire inside, right? We can see that the cape drapes naturally over his shoulders, so that's great. I'm also expecting to see some alternate hands and unignited lightsaber hilt, because there is a storage for it on the belt. So all in all, this really does look like the best Darth Vader that Bandai Tamashii Nations have made to date. At least from these promo images. We will have to wait and see if that really is the case when the figure gets released. It will be up for pre-order on July 3rd. The price will be around 9,900 yen or around $69 US, and it's scheduled to be released in November of this year. It's great to see that Bandai Tamashii Nations are still making Star Wars figures because they had a long pause for this line. Their next Star Wars figure is Kenobi from his show, and it should be released this month. Pre-orders for that figure are still up on sites like AmiAmi, and so these two figures will go great together on your display. But now I would like to hear you guys. What are your thoughts on this new Vader? Are you excited and do you plan to get him or not? Let me know down in the comments. For me, it's a yes. I will try to get him if he doesn't sell out before, but I hope I will be able to get him. I'm happy to see that they are giving us more Star Wars figures in this line, and I would love to see their version of Ahsoka, which I'm sure that we'll get. And just one more thing, this was an unplanned video for me, but I wanted to get it out on the channel as soon as possible, so Mayfek's X-Force Wolverine posing video will be coming up in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. But that's all I wanted to say for this video. Thank you all for watching and for being here with me, and I'll see ya in the next one.